Hi Daime, welcome back to my channel. I am
Minsan Sahara.
Today, I am going to tell you the indications of a rich or billionaire spouse. The 11th house lord is in the 7th house. So in this chart, the 11th house lord is Jupiter. So if Jupiter is placed in the 7th house like so, you might get a rich spouse. 7th house lord is in the 11th house. In this chart, the 7th house lord is Mars. So if Mars is placed in the 11th house, that becomes the second indication for you getting a rich spouse. The third indication, 11th house lord and 7th house lord in conjunct in no matter which house. If you have such placements, then your future spouse could be rich. 7th house lord is in the 2nd house. Why? Because the 2nd house is the house of how much money you've saved, and the 7th house is the house of business and marriage. Same as well if you have the 2nd house lord in the 7th house. For example, in this chart, the 2nd house lord is Mercury, so if it is placed in the 7th house, then your spouse could be rich. 2nd and 7th house lord in conjunct in any house. This could also indicate a rich spouse. 2nd house lord and 11th house lord in conjunct in the 7th house could also indicate a wealthy spouse. Same as well with the 2nd house lord and the 7th house lord in conjunct in the 11th house. If you have Venus in the 2nd house or Jupiter in the 2nd house aspecting the 8th house, which is the house of in-laws, the house of your spouse's family, so that placement could also indicate a rich future spouse. You have to look at both Jupiter and Venus no matter what your gender is, because Venus represents luxuries and Jupiter represents fortunes. If you have Jupiter or Venus in the 2nd, 7th, or 11th house, it could also show that your spouse would be rich. Okie dokie, time to go. I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I hope to see you in my next video. Ta-ta!